Oh, yeah.
So
5,
good.
4, 3, 1.
Welcome.
I know you see somehow. You didn't watch iCarly?
No.
Wait a second.
No. Nope. It does 3 twice?
No, but you didn't know the song.
No. Nope.
What did you watch as a kid? You
Like,
didn't watch SpongeBob.
Like Wow Wow Wubsy?
That was way before.
Mm.
Wow,
I made it last.
Wubsy, wow, Wubsy lives in a tree.
No, different
likes
one.
To play.
Yeah, that's that the one. Yeah. I only remember one episode very distinctly.
Which one?
The one they were in that big clubhouse thing.
That's every episode. That's his house.
Well, that would make sense why I just remember that episode.
He lives in a clubhouse.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Like Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse's clubhouse.
Yeah.
Wait, but what did you actually watch though? Like,
what ages? Good Luck Charlie.
Okay.
I was more of a... Was iCarly Disney Channel?
iCarly was...
Because I was a Disney Channel kid.
iCarly was not Disney Channel.
Yeah, what's the other one? Not Cartoon Network.
It wasn't Nickelodeon either.
Might have been Nickelodeon.
iCarly?
Yeah.
It might have been.
It might have been. Yeah, I was always just Disney Channel over Nickelodeon. Always.
Really?
I think, it might have been my parents for some reason thinking...
Did you watch Victorious?
No.
Did you watch Zoe 101?
No.
Did you watch Zack and Cody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them.
Sweet Life on, yeah.
Yeah, and the original. Zack and Cody were definitely Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think... Zoe 101 might have been too. But, yeah, Good Luck Charlie.
I pretty much watched them all. Older sister.
That's true. Yeah. Lab Rats towards the end there.
Yeah.
Remember her?
Mm-hmm.
Remember her?
Of course.
Yeah. She was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesse. Jesse was a great one.
Yeah.
Remember
Rest in
Painless.
peace.
Yeah, Cameron Boyce.
Yeah.
He was great.
And the little Indian kid died.
He did not die. He is still alive. All right, welcome to the sports show.
What was the lizard's name?
Oh, I was just thinking Rudyard Kipling.
Mr. Kipling.
Mr. Kipling.
Yeah.
I think Rudyard Kipling is a person. He's Mr. Kipling.
Yeah.
And then Bertram.
Bertrand was the best.
So cool.
I think he died.
No, he's still alive. I saw a TikTok like 2 days ago.
I'm looking for someone for Jesse to die.
The lizard might. I don't know.
No,
do
those
water
things-
monitors
those
live
things
forever?
live
They're dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Welcome.
There was sports on.
Yeah, I'll do a bunch.
What?
Welcome to the wagon.
Sports. Oh, but we should keeping up with soccer.
Yes, we should. We might as well keep up with it.
Everyone's
Since
favorite
we're
segment.
American.
Yes, keeping up with soccer by Americans for Americans.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah.
The home team lost.
No, maybe in one of the games. I'm not sure.
I'll swing it to you now.
It's okay, thank you. The biggest game of the weekend was Arsenal and United, an old rivalry that has
Man United.
been very dead for the last couple of years because both teams have stunk. Yes?
Holland hat trick.
Haaland hat-trick. That's a big one. Yep, huge.
Yeah.
He has already eclipsed the leading goal scorer of the season last year, and it's January.
Which was Liverpool's own Mo Salah.
Yes.
Look at me, dude.
Yes.
And the record for most hat tricks in a year is 5, and he's had 4 already, and it's only January.
Wow, look at you. I didn't even know that. He already has more hat-tricks than Ronaldo in the
And Ronaldo's there for like 9 years or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
So
dude,
there you
Ronaldo
go.
sucks.
Um,
Holland's the GOAT.
Probably. So Arsenal beat United in 3-2 in stunning fashion. Arsenal scored in the 90th minute to beat them. Yeah, in Arsenal.
What? Arsenal beat Man United?
Yeah. So
how did he have a hat trick then?
He is on.
I'm thinking of Man City.
Those teams. Yeah. So yeah, Arsenal's now continuing to be the top of the table. United really could have made a huge leap there if they had beat Arsenal, but it's fine. United did this awesome thing where it was like Arsenal was probably like 60%, but it was a pretty back and forth game. United had a bunch of chances, and then in the 80th minute, United just decided to like park the bus. It just became a shooting gallery for Arsenal, and it's like they were obviously going to score one, and they got one. So that was that game. Liverpool and Chelsea are like so bad. They tied 0-0, and it was just a terrible game. Like they're both just so disappointing. Like look at that. Look at that. 9th and 10th place for Liverpool and Chelsea. It really just brings a huge smile to my face. I love it.
Okay, so top 4.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the 5th makes the Europa League.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think Tottenham can take that 4th spot?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Because they have that dude from South Korea.
Son, yeah. He's great. Like Man U, it would be at this point, because of all the other clubs are just so dog, it would be a massive disappointment for Man U to choke that 4th seed. But like Newcastle is 3rd. That's awesome. That's great. I mean, that's Saudi money, but that's okay.
I don't like how they put the draws in the middle.
Yeah, that is weird.
Fulham's on a heater.
Yeah, they're real good. Brighton's great too. Brighton was so good because they had the Chelsea's current manager was their manager to start the year. And he was great for them, but hasn't worked great for Chelsea. Everton just fired their manager, Frank Lampard. Remember him?
Yes.
Yeah,
How could I forget, Frank?
He used to play for Chelsea.
Mr. Lampard.
Legend. And
So the bottom three get relegated?
yeah. Southampton, I forgot their star. Leeds, they got to be better. There's the
Not the Wolves.
the Wolves are
Competing.
fighting. Yeah, a relegation battle.
No!
Yeah. Really hope Leeds pulls it out because I love their manager and they have like all American players. And so that's bad.
Who has Gio?
Bruce Dortmund in the German league.
He scored
A heater.
nice goal.
Screamer.
Nice goal.
Yeah, thank God that guy.
And
was
the
on
US
bench.
the US like social media team was all over that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There's currently a USA camp going on right now, but with like the assistant
A focus
coach.
camp.
Yes. Yep.
I heard there's those.
No, different era. Yeah. So huge news also last week. Ronaldo and Messi played their final game against each other.
Well,
Probably.
not for sure.
Yeah, but
But
wouldn't be a shocker.
did Messi get offered a contract too to go play in Saudi?
Yes.
Okay,
For a
because
different
my
team.
brother Mickey was just like
Rambling about
he was
that.
like, yeah, when's Messi going over there?
Oh.
I was like,
He got
I was
offered, but
I don't think he's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, a different team. So yeah, he
Yeah.
won't go over there.
Um,
But yeah, so that happened. Ronaldo scored 2 goals against PSG. Do we think Ronaldo still has it? Like, is it? Did we write him off too early?
I never wrote him in
Really?
or off. I don't know.
Okay, but many of the world, he's washed. He went to Saudi.
Right.
Dude just put on a clinic against one of the world's best teams. Is it crazy to say that this guy could still play on
He's motivated.
some of the big teams in
He
Europe?
definitely could.
Yeah, right?
He definitely. I mean, he could on the best teams in Europe.
Yeah.
He could definitely help out Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Yeah, he could probably help out Bournemouth. But I'm just saying, like, he looked real good in that exhibition game.
I heard one of them was a penalty. So
Yeah, that's just what he does. The other one was really nice though. Against PSG. I mean, this
Messi
is
scored
PSG.
too, right?
Yeah, Messi did score, which is great. Great to see.
How is PSG just not win every game?
That's been like they do in France, but like that has been they haven't won a Champions League, and it's very much like a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they always joke.
Also, what's up with the you can just create an all-star team and just have them play PSG?
In Saudi Arabia, I guess.
Why don't we do that for college sports? That would be so much fun.
That would be so cool. They an all-star college team. That
Yeah,
they play,
send the
Celtics.
best,
yeah, that'd be great.
right?
So cool.
We should have a week where you just do that.
Yeah,
The best teams in the ACC plays the whatever. The best players in the ACC play the Hornets.
That would be so cool. That would be so cool.
That'd be sweet.
I'd be so in for that. We should talk about that.
Ousmane Zhang. No, not Ousmane.
No, he wouldn't be.
Wembanyama. I'm
Yeah.
confused about these. Is he French? Ousmane?
No.
Ooh. Ousmane?
Is he? He played in
Ooh.
Australia. I know. That would be Weezmane.
Ousmane Zhang.
Yeah. Wemby is though. All right, that's enough soccer.
That is plenty soccer for me.
Yeah, we're done with that. There's more important sports to talk about, like the NFL.
Like darts or something.
Darts is really electric. We'll be right back with your NFL talk. All right, a lot of huge games in the NFL, as it was the divisional round weekend. What a great weekend.
It was a good weekend. I had more fun watching the wild card weekend. I think some of those
Really?
games were better. But this still was a
I agree.
very revealing weekend to me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm going to start with the Cowboys, America's team.
Yeah.
That game got a massive number of viewers.
Yeah.
Cowboys-Niners, real fun. Most played matchup in his playoff history, I believe. I mean, first, if we just want to talk about this game, let's just talk about this game.
For sure.
I think, again, very telling. We really saw a lot about Dak, and I think we saw a lot about Brock Purdy as well. Purdy's just... Brock Purdy is not going to mess it up for the Niners.
I don't know.
He's not going to.
I think he showed some of his rookieisms there.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Going into the second half, closing out the second half.
Mm-hmm. In the second half.
Closing out the first half.
The first half. What did he do?
There was 5 seconds left. They needed to just throw the ball on the ground.
And
he threw a moon ball into the.
With 1 second.
And luckily it hit.
Yeah, that was tough.
That's a rookie.
That is
mistake.
No, for sure. But I mean, the whole it's like, oh, you should have had 2 picks, but he didn't. And Dak had a bunch.
Trayvon Diggs should have definitely picked that.
Yeah, but he didn't. So
he didn't. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely a thing where he should have this, should have that, but it didn't happen.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's good.
He's fine.
I think he's fine.
Yeah, he's certainly better than Mac Jones.
I don't think they're going to face a better defense.
I think I have concerns about the Eagles' front seven. That concerns me.
I could see that.
Because him under, like, they're like, Brock Purdy wasn't good under pressure. It's like, no one's good under pressure.
Yeah.
That's, like, the key to winning a football game. But, yeah, he wasn't good under pressure yesterday. But, anyway, the Niners are just, like, easily the best roster in the league, right?
The Niners and the Eagles combined are the two best. I think the Cowboys could have won that game pretty easily.
How so?
Well, the Brent Maher thing.
What are we doing?
Is a real thing. Like, there was a 4th and 4 there on, like, the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
They could have just kicked the field goal, and I think they would have taken the lead at that point. But instead, they converted, which is, like, sweet, and then Dak threw a pick. So it's
Exactly. Would have been a field goal.
would have been points on the board. It could have changed the whole game. There were a couple moments where I just think that the Cowboys could have capitalized. I think it was moments of Dak, moments of coaching, but I think they definitely could have won that game. I mean, they held that electric offense to whatever it was.
Yeah, what was it like?
I think it was 27-17 or something to finish, but
19-12.
oh, I was thinking of the last game.
But still.
19-12. They held that offense to 19 points.
Yep.
You have to score more than 12 if you're the Cowboys.
Yeah. 19 is such a good number for that Dallas defense.
Easily.
We'll give you 19.
You can score 20 points and win.
Yeah, that's huge. Do you think they would have been better off just getting a guy off the street to kick for them?
I think they did sign someone.
Yeah.
I don't think you can go with him because you're just as worried about the fresh guy as you are Brent. I think you go for 2.
Every time.
Every time.
I would too. But it is tough.
That one that was blocked was definitely missing.
I think, yeah. Oh, so
that was definitely missing.
And that was blocked. No, he's definitely going to miss. With the Dak thing, I think we saw who Dak was. And, like, Dak's just Kirk Cousins with a better brand. He is the typical guy where it's like, if everything's going great, then he's going to be great.
Right.
And it's like, that's most of the quarterbacks in this league. And you have a kicker who's messed up, O-line's banged up, Tony Pollard, arguably your best offensive player, is now out of the game.
And a free agent.
Free agent.
Next year.
Oh, and Dak? Or Tony? Tony. Oh, yeah. But in this game, like, guess what? He wasn't awesome. He was kind of just okay with some costly turnovers. It's who he is at this point.
Yeah, I hate putting the blame on Dak because I don't know. For some reason, I just feel for him.
He's a great guy.
He's just a good guy. But I don't know if it was really Super Bowl or bust there, and they didn't seem like they were giving it all.
It's every year.
I don't know why.
It's every year.
It just didn't feel
No, they looked so flat, didn't they?
Yeah, they looked flat. Like, Super Bowl or bust to me is like, I will break off my arm for this, for the first
Patrick
time.
Mahomes, good luck getting that guy out of the game.
Yeah.
Probably should have sat the rest of that game.
Probably.
Yeah, high ankle sprain.
But, I don't know. They just didn't look like...
No, they didn't at
really
all.
wanted to win that much.
It was weird. Like, them and the Bills, in my opinion, had a similar... We'll get to the Bills, but...
I have a list of winners and losers this week, and it's kind of obvious, but I have some talking points on each, and it's just...
For sure. Well, I have one more thing about the Cowboys. This is my sort of thing. It is kind of a pro-Dak thing, but it seems to me that if you're the Cowboys and Jerry Jones, you have 2 options right now. If you want to change things up a bit, which I think now probably at this point you want to, get rid of Mike McCarthy or get rid of Dak Prescott.
And in the post-game interview, he said Mike's not going anywhere.
Right. And, which is, of course, if I was Jerry Jones, which I am not, which is, like, that's a thing. But if I was Jerry Jones, I promise I'm not him.
Are you racist?
No. I would fire Mike McCarthy and throw the absolute house at Sean Payton. Because what else are you going to do? You're not going to replace Dak Prescott. Like, what are you going to do? Bring in Derek Carr?
They have a team that's ready to win now.
Exactly. A great. You have offensive pieces. Sean Payton is a great offensive mind.
I have another theory for Sean Payton, which we can get into later.
Started with the Cowboys, by the way.
We can get into later, but that's not... I don't hate that at all.
That's what I would do. It seems like... But now Jerry would never... Because Jerry Jones can't have a coach that may possibly have a bigger brand than him.
Yeah.
Which is what's always going to hold this team back.
So, but do you think it's like one or the other, or do you think they could should both of them leave?
I mean, sure, but who are you going to replace Dak with next year? Are you gonna? Could you maybe try to convince the 49ers to give you Trey Lance?
I was just gonna say Trey Lance.
I doubt if Trey Lance ends up getting dealt, he's gonna get dealt to an NFC team. And even then, it's like
Aaron Rodgers.
Now, so there's is it crazy to say a Dak for Aaron Rodgers swap? Is that nuts?
If Aaron Rodgers back with Mike McCarthy?
Exactly. But then it's like, does Aaron Rodgers actually like Mike McCarthy, or is that
no?
Yeah,
that was not real.
Not real at all. So I think that's a bit nuts.
Dude, the thing is, if you're Jerry Jones, you got to take a look at this team and realize you have a good offensive line. You have good weapons with the running backs. CD had 10 catches for 100 yards.
Great. Yeah.
They have good backup.
They always have good wide receivers. Yeah.
Dalton Schultz, you're gonna re-sign him.
Elite defense.
In that defense, dude. They're just gonna get better.
Right.
So you got to take a look back and like, if we're gonna win, it's gonna be now.
Yeah, no, it is win now.
So we have to either do something with Dak or do something with old
Mike.
Old Mike.
Big Mike.
Mike looks like he could take a couple years off.
Yeah, right. Like he could use him, and it's like it's hilarious. It's like Mike McCarthy's not good in time management situations. It's like, is that real? Yes, it just happened again.
Jerry Jones is so stupid. Like, why do you have to come out right after the game and say he's not going anywhere?
Like, hey,
instill some fear into Mike McCarthy.
Please,
yeah.
And let's take a look. Like, are we absolutely sure he shouldn't go anywhere, Jerry?
It's been less than an hour.
Like, I mean, oh, God. Like, people get on Aaron for not making a decision right after the game, but it's like, don't.
Oh, I would never.
Like, be like, hey, I'm going to take a week.
Yeah.
Go over
do
my
ayahuasca.
Options. Please.
Maybe, hey, Jerry Jones, do some ayahuasca.
Please. Do something.
Do
I
something.
mean, to open your fucking mind. It's ridiculous. Like, and I actually don't feel bad for Cowboys fans because they're kind of the worst, but, like, I do like when...
I do.
They're like the Lakers. Like, I enjoy when they're good because it's good for the league. But it's like you're gonna keep having this problem no matter how great your roster is because you're gonna have subpar coaches because the only coaches you want to hire are coaches that will bend to your will. And it's like even if you hire Sean Payton, like that'll never work out. And it's like right in the end. But every amazing coach that Jerry has hired, Landry, Jimmy Johnson, had amazing success for that short period of time, and then it blew up.
Yeah.
But like, if you're Jerry, how do you not think about that?
And you're so old too.
Like exactly,
you got to do something.
Like how are you not seeing that pattern? Everyone sees that pattern. It's like you just want a coach that works for you. That's just not going to work. Like hire a guy. You're not realistically, you're not going anywhere with Dak Prescott. You just signed him to a massive deal. Like, why are you not going to try and get a guy who can maximize the absolute most out of Dak Prescott, which is what Sean Payton would do? And Sean Payton would totally take a deal with the Cowboys. If Jerry Jones made it clear that Jerry Jones wasn't going to be himself.
He would.
In terms of everything else.
Yeah, he would. Are we sure that it's just Mike McCarthy gone? Like he's the problem?
No. I'm not sure. But
I don't think Mike McCarthy's a great coach that stick with him and you'll win a Super Bowl if you get a better quarterback, but I'm not sure it's just Mike McCarthy.
I was thinking just realistically decisions I could make now.
Yeah, it'll certainly help.
Yeah.
I think definitely an upgrade to get Sean Payton. But
there are problems for sure. You could ask questions about Kellen Moore, who was getting head coach interviews last year. I'm not sure he's the best.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like why Dak should run? It just the offense looks so
For as good as the team was and
so good.
Seems so put together, they're so dysfunctional.
Yeah, and it really goes to show you Tony Pollard went down, and you're like, that might be the game.
Yep.
And it's like if your team is that dependent,
and Zeke played good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was still I was like, damn, that might be it. And it's like that can't be your answer. Like, look at the Niners. Christian McCaffrey goes down. We're like, bummer.
Yeah.
Elijah Mitchell is
really
good.
Is also a great,
So it's not even a roster thing. It's a roster thing and how much faith I have in the structure and the coaches and the players around them. So there's a lot of things wrong with the Cowboys. There's a lot of things right with the Niners.
There is. I think they can win it all. I mean, obviously you can say that there's only 4 teams left, but that defense is elite.
So the defense is amazing. I very much worry about Purdy going to Philadelphia because this is going to be it.
Oh yeah, this is their first away game of the offseason.
Yes, it's
postseason.
Hassan Reddick is a dog. That Eagles front seven. They had 70 sacks this year, I think. 60 of them came from their front seven. So Purdy, this is going to be it. You can every game up until now, Purdy could just not make mistakes and they'd win the game. That's not going to be the case next Sunday.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
I think he's going to have to make big time throws. Hang in there.
I have faith in Shanahan.
Really?
A rookie quarterback has never started in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's a big game. A lot of pressure in this one.
For sure.
It's tough to go into
Philly.
Yeah, Philly.
It's going to be real loud. Not going to be able to hear. You're going to have to make throws. And the whole thing was once San Fran got their running game established, I was like, all right, this is what they do.
That's exactly in the second half.
Good luck beating them.
So I think if they can open up the gate.
Yeah, but I have a lot of. I don't think you're going to be able to do that nearly as easily. Even though the Cowboys defense is great too, but the Eagles front seven is just so feisty.
Yeah, and Jalen Hurts looks healthy.
Jalen Hurts. Something about Hurts, and again, I don't think the Giants are great. That really shows you how fucking horrible the Vikings are. But
yes,
Jalen, he just makes it look so easy.
He does make. Yeah, I don't think the Giants were a good test for the Eagles. Really,
At this point, it gets to be like your roster shows.
definitely. That's what the revealing part of this week was. That game, the Giants and Eagles, is just kind of what everyone expected.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so this is
Giants
as far as you can
overachieved
get
on the season
with good coaching.
They have good stuff going for the next season, but
their offensive line is really bad.
They were never going to beat the Eagles.
Yeah,
never.
And so I mean, I'm excited, but anything else on the NFC?
No, I just think I'm excited for this Eagles-Niners game.
Yeah, we can talk predictions in the next block if you'd like, but yeah, me too. Moving to the AFC, Jags Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. Mahomes.
I'm so in on the Jags.
The big story.
Yeah, with the
got hurt.
High ankle sprain, I think, which I think you've had one of those.
I definitely had one of those.
Yeah,
I had
those aren't fun.
Full ankle sprain.
Those are not fun.
Yeah, I was in.
Everyone's like, yeah, he'll play.
I was on crutches for a month.
Right.
Which
so
I'm not patching Mahomes, obviously, but still, it's gonna hurt.
Right. That's not like a ding up thing.
Yeah.
Like that'll be a factor, and so I'm sure he'll be able to figure it out. But
yeah,
the Jags.
Jags. Yeah, I think the Jags still overachieved this season
for sure.
Like super bright future. I think T-Lon, like Dougie P.
Yeah,
gonna be a great combo going forward. You got to get that coach quarterback thing, and they have it figured out. It looks like so.
You got Calvin Ridley next year. Mm-hmm. Calvin Ridley's awesome, real good receiver.
Yeah.
You sign another like leader on the defensive side of the football. Mm-hmm. That'd be
draft like a corner or something.
It's cool. One of your draft picks hits.
It's cool when like your offense is good and young, and you're like, oh sweet, I can draft a defensive player, and it'll like
be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about drafting.
Like, wow, I need a wide receiver or a quarterback. Yeah. And so that's what I think. They're like two good, foundational pieces away from being in that conversation.
It's
AFC.
It's just the AFC, dude. Like the AFC.
The Bills are now like the third team in the AFC.
Yeah.
The Bills.
Mm-hmm.
And transitioning to the Bills.
And there's still a bunch of good teams out there.
Like Herbert and all that. Like the Bills. What I noticed so much, and people have been saying it for a little while, how finesse the Bills are built for playing in Buffalo. Like they're like they look like they should be like the LA Rams.
I was gonna say for the nitty gritty win in the snow team, they do not have a run game.
They don't perform well in the snow at all.
Don't have a run game.
The Bengals are much more snow oriented than the Bills.
Yeah, we can hop into that game. That was just a poor display of football. Yeah. I don't know. The Bengals were +6.
Yeah,
I don't know what that was.
That's a crazy number.
The offensive line,
3 out of 5,
stood on their head. They were animals,
and they lost 3 out of 5 of their guys.
Yeah.
I think
that's what I'm saying. The second,
that's why it was so big.
I think the Bengals defense is like the most underrated side in football.
Yeah, I would agree.
Every year
they're so solid,
and no one respects them really.
No,
no one says they're bad, but no one's like look out for the Bengals defense.
No one talks about them with the Niners and Eagles. They're right there though.
Yeah, I think so.
They just don't have they're just very well coached. Who's their D coordinator? I'm not sure.
Oh, he's got a crazy.
He's been around.
He's got a crazy name.
I'm looking him up. I feel like I'll remember him when I see him. But was that the guy we met the daughter of?
No, that was the Steelers.
Lou Arnoramo.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is. Interesting. Oh, he played in the NFL.
Yeah, Arnoramo.
Interesting. So the Bengals just seemed like so well oiled. Joe Burrow is
motivated. Refund those tickets.
The best.
That was sweet.
That is huge. For some reason I wasn't super dialed into that story during the week. What the fuck? That's huge.
That's crazy. That's
crazy.
Yeah.
They sold 50,000 tickets to a neutral site game.
Yep.
In Atlanta, which they're dying to do.
Which I don't think they did it for that. Like they had to do it.
I think so. Yeah.
They had to do it, but still, that's some bulletin board material.
Yeah.
For Joey B.
And I didn't realize how much it clearly influenced that locker room. Joe was just dying to say it as soon as and the. Their NFL skill, they want to do that so bad, but which would be terrible though. I'd hate if that was the thing, like college.
That'd be a big over.
Yeah,
big over game.
Exactly. But that's awesome. So it'll be in Arrowhead. So it'll be a rematch of last year, right? Which is very, very interesting. Joe Burrow, everyone's been saying it, but he really does remind me of a young Tom.
I see that his composure and he's calm in the pocket.
He's gonna make every throw. Yeah. He's not gonna turn it over. And by the way, he can move.
He can move a little better, but he had some good throws on the run.
Yep. He's just so cool. Just hangs in there and just wins the game.
Yeah.
And that's what Brady did.
I'm excited for this Chiefs-Bengals game because, I think the Bengals might be the top dog in the AFC.
Really? I'm not ready to say
It's not crazy to say.
No, it's not, but I'm
There's
not ready to say
two,
that.
if not one.
Yeah.
So
I'm not ready to say that, and we'll talk more about this in the next thing, but the Chiefs are getting underrated again, which is crazy. But
do we want to talk about the Bills?
Yeah.
And then close it out?
Yeah. Are they done? Has the window closed on the Bills?
I don't know. Stephon Diggs is 30 next year.
That's so old for a wide receiver, and
And-
he's pissed.
And Josh Allen's contract increases by 150%.
Ooh, a lot of money.
A lot of money. I don't...
Von Miller is now a year older
Yeah, and didn't play.
and not cheap.
And it was hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I do not know.
It's-
How do you not pressure, how do you not get to Joe Burrow?
I know. And everyone was like, that was going to be the thing. And it's like you had 3 out of 5 new linemen starting. And
And you
didn't
can't-
Ted Karras get hurt in the game too?
Yeah, someone... And they also lost a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
I don't know.
They really miss Von Miller, but if you're Sean McDermott, you're a defensive coach. Your defense has to step up and win you that game. Even if your offense isn't particularly amazing. How do you not have any semblance of a run game?
It's just crazy. And that's the whole thing. It's like, oh, no, don't worry. The Bills have a run game every year.
No, but
The
they
Bills
don't.
will be able to... Never.
Ever. They're like,
Ever.
well, they'll figure it out. And not only, so the whole knock in the regular season was like, Josh Allen's your only running threat, which he was. That shouldn't be the way it is, and it's true. But come playoff time, Josh Allen should have had 25 rushes in that game. And he didn't.
Yeah.
It's like Josh Allen should have taken over that game with his legs. That's a game where it's like, yeah, you need to do that to win the game. And they got nothing. It's crazy. It's really remarkable.
You know who the Bills are missing?
Who?
Brian Dable.
Yeah. Hugely.
Yeah.
And you saw it.
This is where I think Sean McDermott could... He won't.
Could go.
He won't. Or no, I think they could
Sean
see
Payton.
Sean Payton.
That'd be wild.
They wouldn't. They would never do that. But
Oh, that'd be.
you have a great offense set up there
Mm-hmm.
and a decent defense. Also that division is terrible.
You'd run through it.
You'd run through it. Why would you go to the Broncos? Which we'll talk about. We'll get into this later.
Yeah.
He's doing a second interview with the Broncos, who you're at best the second team in that division.
Yeah.
Probably
Always.
third behind the Chargers.
Probably. Yeah.
And you're a couple years away from having a good team. You traded your best player. Why would you not go to an already established team?
It's not
I don't
crazy. I mean, and
I'm so out on defensive coaches.
me too. And Leslie Frazier, who's their D coordinator,
Mm-hmm.
is just getting ripped in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And as he should. I mean, it was not a great defensive display for a defensive-minded team. It was just really shocking. There was the team all year, the Hamlin stuff, the team of destiny.
Yeah.
And by the way, what no one's talking about with the Hamlin thing, Hamlin goes down, obviously. They are so thin at
Super
the
thin,
safety position.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
he was filling in for Poyer,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it was
But Poyer came back.
or Hyde.
Yeah, I don't
Right?
think Hyde was out for
Yeah,
the whole
so
year.
he was and they all of a sudden were so
Yeah.
thin there, and they got ate up. It's he was a sneaky big loss just on the field. So I mean, yeah, it's
The Bills' window is...
that's what happens in the NFL, and it's crazy too. We're gonna run the division,
Mm-hmm.
no Super Bowl appearances. And it really goes to show you with Dable last year, how unlucky and unfortunate that 13-second thing was against Kansas City.
That was really bad.
Really bad. That was it.
Yeah.
You had that.
Mhm.
Oh God. I mean, Diggs pissed after the game. That's not a good sign. Diggs has done this before in Minnesota. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't what do you do if you're Buffalo going forward? You don't have. You
James
really
Cook.
He looks terrible.
He got better at the end of the season.
But and it's tough.
he had 5 fumbles in the first 3 games or something.
And it's tough when it's even if you have a young running back unless they're really really otherworldly dynamic, it's tough. A Saquon who can overcome stuff. If you don't have a great offensive line and you don't have a great run scheme, we say that about San Fran all the time.
Yeah.
It's you can't just toss in a good running back there and hope it works.
I'm definitely worried about the Bills.
I am too. I don't need the thing I'm worried about is I don't know what they do from here
I don't either.
because they have no flexibility
Yeah.
financially. You can't. It's not let's go out and get a guy. You did that with Von Miller. He used a lot of help.
Well, he got hurt,
I know, but
which is just a bummer. But yeah,
yeah,
he didn't really elevate that defense.
And
I don't know. I'm worried about the Bills for sure. More worried. Are you more worried about the Bills or the Cowboys?
The Bills because in reality, the Cowboys probably won't change, but I think the Cowboys have a lot of directions that they could go.
Yeah.
But now, if the Bills...
Plus, you can get rid of Dak, no problem.
Right.
Not no problem, but you can get rid of Dak and feel way better than addressing the quarterback thing in Buffalo.
Right.
Which I'm not saying anything.
But
Josh Allen is
other
a
words,
top 3 quarterback.
Yeah, but people have been saying.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. So I would rather the Cowboys situation because I feel like if I do this, this, and this, then that would really realistically.
Yeah.
Buffalo, there's no realistic things that you can do right now. It's just going to be the same team, but probably a little worse next year. Get a running back, dude.
Yeah, you just need people to step up. I get, and on the defensive side, you have to play Buffalo football. You have to play Buffalo football.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like be an elite power run team, not this finesse team. It's crazy.
Josh Allen would be so good if they could establish the run game, like just some play action with Josh Allen.
I know. Oh, and then you'd have like
I don't know.
They still connect on stuff over the top. Imagine a more wide open secondary if they'd have to concentrate more on the run. Like Cincinnati, it was just like they didn't stack the box like once. They're like, go ahead, run the ball. You're not going to be able to do it. Like, and we know you're not even going to try to do it. So we're like, good luck throwing on us.
Is the AFC like just a bunch of frauds?
No.
I mean, the Chargers were.
No, I think the AFC is really good, and so that's what it is. I think the AFC is like if you're not the best of the best,
you think the Bills would still?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Like I think the.
You think the Bills are better than the Niners or the Eagles?
I think they could be better than the Eagles. I don't know. No. Okay, let me. So I think the Bills are probably the third best team in each conference, but the Bills are miles away of like, and the rest of the NFC compared to the rest of the NFC.
Vikings.
Like the Jags, could beat the Bills. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
The Chargers on their best day could beat the Bills. Like the Bills are demolishing anyone else in the NFC besides those two teams. So I don't know. It's very, very interesting. I don't know what I'd do. I'd hate to be a Bills fan all of a sudden. Like
I feel bad for them.
Oh,
super bad.
Me too.
This was supposed to be your year, dude.
It's supposed to be the year for the last couple now.
I feel bad. I do feel bad for Bills fans.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna come back. Maybe do some predictions. Maybe talk Lamar.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Got 2 games all of a sudden. Just 2 more games.
3 more.
3 more total. 4 if you count the flag football, Pro Bowl.
Oh, flag football this year. This is probably rude, but I hope someone gets injured.
It's totally rude. Definitely rude.
But that's the whole thing. It's like it would be
injury. They just someone non-contact
kind of
snaps their ACL.
Yeah.
That'd be a bummer.
But if it was like
no.
Eli Apple.
I don't know if he's a Pro Bowler.
True. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
There's got to be someone out there that would.
Kirk Cousins.
If he tore his MCL.
Yeah. No. That would be mean. Anyway.
He could tear his UCL. Non-contact. Yeah.
That'd be bad for a quarterback. All right.
I tore that.
Yeah.
I did.
Isn't that up here?
No, it's
right
here.
The elbow? Okay. That's a bad one. Well, that's a tear.
All right. 3 games left. 4.
The Chiefs Bengals. What's your prediction?
This one's really tough. I think both these games are tough to judge. The Mahomes injury, it depends on where he's at. I don't think a Mahomes at like 80% can beat this Niners defense. I just don't.
Okay.
I think you really need
to
have
Mahomes at 80% can beat the Niners. Yeah.
I'm at the Bengals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the Bengals defense is underrated.
Yeah. I think Mahomes' injury is also underrated.
Exactly. The Bengals O-line looked great. I think that's still a concern though. Chris Jones is a game destroyer.
Oh, he could good.
He could really hurt Joe Burrow.
That's my take.
Yeah. I don't know. It was last time they played AFC Championship. It was like a team effort. They ran the ball well. They passed the ball well. Jamar Chase kind of didn't have a great game. Yeah. So I think you just got to spread the ball out, get everyone going. You have that variety of weapons.
So good.
Just use them all because they can't guard everyone.
Yeah.
And if Mahomes plays, you have to pressure him. The Jaguars in the second half for some reason just didn't.
Yeah.
Send 5 guys, 6 guys every play to just murder Patrick Mahomes. That's what you have to do if you're the Bengals.
Yep.
My prediction, I think the Bengals will win again.
Really?
Yeah. I think everyone's going to be on the Bengals, but I really do think this injury is bigger than it seems. And they don't really have any other part of the team to carry them. Their defense is good.
Yeah.
Their weapons are good. Their O-line's all right. I don't think that any of those...
They don't have game records like a Tyreek Hill.
They don't.
They have Kelsey, who's solid, but...
They have Kelsey, but I don't...
But if they had a Tyreek Hill, it could be Patrick Mahomes just threw a slant to Tyreek Hill and he just scored a touchdown from 70 yards out.
I still think it'll be close, and I think the Chiefs could obviously win, without a doubt, but I'm just going to take... I'm going to take the Bengals.
I have a similar feelings on this game, and I'm going to lean Kansas City, really only because they lost last year. And I think Patrick doesn't often get chips on his shoulder, but this will be a game.
Yeah,
and I think it's just going to be like one of those like Kurt Schilling type of games where he's injured and he just like puts on a display and he really like he makes it known. I think Chris Jones is going to be a factor up the middle. I think Cincinnati played great, but I think it's going to be a close game. But Kansas City pulls it out. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to get himself to another Super Bowl.
I think he's at the point where he kind of has to.
Yeah, all of a sudden, right?
You've been to 5 and you only won 1.
Yeah, right.
You got to win another one.
I know. Yeah, totally. To the NFC.
Also, I think the Chiefs at home is a big thing too.
Huge.
So I think that's another thing for the Bengals. But
yeah. NFC, Eagles, Niners. I would love to take the Niners. I am going to go the Eagles.
Okay.
Which, again, I feel less confident about this game. I feel
equally low level of confidence for both games.
But there's a lot of aspects that you could argue on the either side for Eagles and Niners. Mm-hmm. The aspect that I'm going to really bring up, even though I've been singing his praises, is the Brock Purdy thing. I don't think he's going to need to be...
He's going to lose eventually.
Whether
it be like week 7 next year.
Exactly. Like, he's going to need to be a really good quarterback against this Eagles defense.
At the end of the day, he's a rookie.
He's a 7th round rookie.
At the end of the day.
Who's been solid. But it's like, you need to be more than solid to win this game. And, like, the Eagles just look so good offensively. Like,
the Niners...
I know. That's why, like, again, there's points. But, like, that Eagles front 7 is so good. And, again, the Giants' offensive line's terrible. But, like, Trent Williams will minimize a lot of that. But, like, Purdy is going to be getting destroyed all game. So, he's going to have to really stand in there. And I think Hurts is going to have a much easier time getting things going offensively. I think it's going to be a real struggle for the Niners. You forget the Niners scored 19 points last game.
Yeah.
Like, the Eagles are not scoring 12 points on this Niners defense. They're scoring 25.
That's true. I'm with you there. And I'm going to fall back on the home field advantage thing.
Huge. Philly's going to be huge.
Same thing as the Chiefs. Like, this is...
Very similar places.
Probably will be the deciding factor. I think this is both going to be really close, good games.
Going to be a silent count.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think I'm with you. Right? I think I'm going to ride the Eagles. Although I was off the Eagles earlier in the year, but I think I'm just going to fall back on the rookie quarterback thing. I don't know.
It's hard not to.
Maybe McCaffrey's not. He'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's hard not to. You
know what? No, I'm going to take the Niners.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Niners.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can talk yourself into
it. Yeah, I remembered Deebo Samuel.
Is on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very good.
I'm going to take the Niners.
The thing, a Niners point could be that, like, the Giants looked so good against the Vikings. And it's like, really the whole thing was, the teams are mismatched, but the Vikings defense, real bad.
Yeah. And
the Giants look great. Now they roll into Philadelphia. They play a competent, really good defense, and they're terrible. Now, so conversely, you have the Giants' O-line is super bad. And you have the Eagles' front 7 that's really good and looked unbelievable against the Giants' O-line. So I have them very, very high in my head right now. There's a solid chance that they'll be half as effective on Sunday against a much, much better 49ers offensive line.
Yeah,
So it's really like you can really make compelling arguments for both teams at this point.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be – you could go either way.
Easily.
I'm going to go with the Niners.
All right.
I'm going with the Niners-Bengals Super Bowl.
That would be a fun rematch of that
that while ago.
Yeah, like the 80s.
I don't know if anyone would care about like an Eagles-Bengals Super Bowl.
That feels weird.
Yeah.
It feels real weird. I wouldn't love that. I would like Eagles-Chiefs. I would like Bengals-Niners.
I wouldn't hate Chiefs-Niners, even though it kind of just happened.
I wouldn't love Chiefs-Niners. But, yeah. All right. It's a fun time of year. We'll see.
Who's your early prediction Super Bowl winner?
I don't know. Because I want to say the Chiefs.
One of your two teams.
I know. I want to say the Chiefs, but I kind of... it's so weird, though, because I'm like, I can't see this Eagles team winning a Super Bowl.
Me neither.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, they just don't seem like a Super Bowl winning team, which is probably a super dumb argument.
The Mahomes injury really fucked things up.
And that's huge.
Big time.
Like, because if, like, I could totally talk myself into just Mahomes being a superhuman, but, like, that's a really big injury. Like, Mahomes loves the whole, especially when it gets to points like this, where, like, his offensive line isn't perfect. Like, he's going to have to move, and that's really when he really shines. Like, he's not going to be able to do those things where he, like, twirls around and rolls out. Like, he's just not going to be able to do that. He's just going to have to throw the ball away. So, I mean,
Sorry, Henny looked good.
You know what's crazy? Henny is really one of the best backers in the league. But you know what's crazy is that I'm taking the Chiefs, but I think the Bengals are a better bet to win the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, they are like, they're a team that can win the Super Bowl.
I think the Bengals.
And I would love that. I would, Joey B smoking a cigar with the Lombardi.
That'd be sweet. And then I
awesome.
think they'd be the top dogs in the AFC.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
they also have the Chiefs number.
They do. No, they are the
3-0 last year.
Yeah, they are the one team. Everyone kept saying the Bills did. The Bills beat the Chiefs once in the regular season. Like, the Bengals are the team that beats the Chiefs.
Bengals have the Chiefs number.
That being said, I love Joe Burrow, but I think he's the second best quarterback in the league. But he's better than Mahomes thing, like,
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But they definitely, to me, have a more well-rounded team.
They seem a lot like Mahomes and Burrow is probably going to be the real Manning.
The Brady Manning.
And that just adds up better because Burrow is the Brady in terms of the way he plays, and Mahomes doesn't play the same way as
Eli
Manning. Mahomes doesn't play the same way as Peyton Manning, but he is the whole like superstar, points, offensively genius, throws the ball, has the cannon arm, all that stuff. So, yeah.
I don't know. I can go anyway. Any of these four teams.
I don't feel strongly. I felt real strongly last year.
I'm pretty confident they'll be close games, though.
I think so, too. I don't see any.
Yeah.
Unless Purdy just melts down.
He could melt.
The Niners' defense is so competent, I doubt it gets crazy. So, Purdy has such a confidence about him. So, yeah, that's where I'm at.
All right.
When we come back, maybe we'll talk some Lamar, because I have an interesting Lamar point.
Yes. We can talk the rest of the NFL.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so there has been some other NFL news. Well, the rest of the league is sort of exploding. Some Sean Payton, some Lamar stuff.
Yeah, Sean Payton gets his second interview with the Broncos.
Oh, really? I didn't even know he's having a second one.
Yeah,
interesting.
Today.
He had the Panthers one on Friday, right? It seems like it's going to be the Broncos.
Seems like
which is a bummer.
I don't know. I'm kind of out on Russell Wilson.
Yeah. I mean, like, again, he'll be better, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that.
They just got rid of their best defensive player.
Yeah. The whole Sean Payton, like, his stuff on Coward has always he's big harping on the owners.
I mean, Coward sucks his wrench, though.
Yeah, big time. But just what he says is that, like, he loves the ownership thing. But, like, the Waltons bought the team less than 12 months ago, you know?
Yeah, so, give him a breath.
Like, do we know they're good owners? I don't know.
Do we know they're bad owners?
I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so also Lamar Jackson turned down a $133 million guaranteed deal.
This was at the beginning of the year.
This was at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
And so, do we know the latest figure?
No, they haven't offered him.
They haven't offered. Oh, right, because he said he wasn't going to do it in the regular season, right?
Yes, this one. Remember, they were like, "Yeah, he turned down an offer."
Yep.
It was $113 million, and then he turned that down. They upped it to $133.
Right.
That was just what the numbers were preseason.
And then he was like, "I'm not doing it."
That just came out. He's like, "Yeah."
Season.
He's like, "I'm just gonna."
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
That
just
came out. Right. And so we thought that might be high, and like, what is he doing?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Lamar's out. No, it's not even top 5.
No.
Deshaun got $250 million.
Yes.
Right. So I'm going to argue that Lamar should get paid. And pay Lamar, I know it sucks.
By the Ravens.
The Ravens should pay Lamar. Here's why. We're going to do a little blind QB resume.
Okay.
So Lamar's played 61 games. This quarterback's played a little bit more, so we're going to take this quarterback's first 61 games as well. Records.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar is 45-16. This quarterback is 49-12. So just a little better in favor of the other guy. Completion percentage. Mm-hmm. Lamar's not great with accuracy, right?
No.
All right. Well, Lamar's 64%. That's solid. This guy's 66%. Virtually the same.
Yeah.
Right? Touchdown percentage. Lamar is 6.1%. This guy's 6.4%. So in terms of touchdowns to interceptions, similar. This guy's got a slight nod. Then we go to QBR, more of a standard rating. Lamar 97, real good. This guy 106. Really great. So basically, off these numbers, you could say that this guy's, got a slight edge.
Yeah.
To Lamar.
A little bit better.
This guy's Patrick Mahomes.
I was going to say Josh Allen.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. So, obviously that doesn't paint the whole story, but Lamar, especially in terms of winning and the stats that matter, he's right there with the best of them in the AFC.
No. When you have an elite quarterback, you got to keep an elite quarterback.
In the AFC, too?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
You take Lamar off that team and you draft a quarterback, what is your team?
Good luck.
What is
especially because you've catered that entire offense to that style of play. including your 2 backups.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it's just, I would pay Lamar. It's a bummer, but like the Ravens are very good at developing players, so I'm not concerned. They're like the Steelers in that way. Like I'm not concerned with like, hey, we're gonna have to be, better with our scouting and better with our developing. We can't sign a bunch of guys like, except with our wide receivers. Like Jesus, but
I think everyone's kind of on that side where it's like just pay him.
Got to.
Just pay the guy.
Yeah.
He came out and was an MVP for the first couple games of the year.
Oh, he was so good.
He's proven himself, and you really have no other option but to pay him. And I think he's still obviously really young, so you have a couple of years to develop. It's going to be tough in the AFC, but you can compete.
Yeah, and he's what's interesting is he and his like mom are like his own agent.
Negotiates for himself.
Yeah. But I would pay this guy. So is that part of it? You think maybe the like lowballing and stuff, like because owners are just the worst.
Yeah. If you're Lamar, do you want to re-sign with the Ravens?
That's a whole other question. And I like. What's great about the Ravens is that they've built this thing for you, basically. But like, imagine Lamar in Miami.
Imagine him even on like the Titans.
Yeah, with like just a great structure around him.
Or like the Commanders.
And the Ravens aren't terrible. Yeah, the Commanders is interesting, but you got the wide receivers, right? Like
there's a decent defense.
Yeah, the Ravens are like decent.
Great ownership out in Washington, in DC.
It's gonna be Bezos soon. You see, he's selling the Post.
Yeah.
To buy the Commanders. Okay. Like he just needs to get some dudes that can catch the football and get open. Like.
Yeah, because I think he can make throws.
Imagine Tyreek and Lamar on the same football team. That's
speed,
and Jalen Waddle.
I am speed.
That would be unbelievable. But I don't think that's ever going to happen because what do you get? Like, the Ravens they're never going to put themselves in a position without a elite franchise quarterback anymore heading into next year because that's just with Harbaugh. That's just not what's going to happen.
I don't even know if they can compete with Lamar. To be honest.
What do you mean?
Like, do you really think
compete with Lamar?
On the team. Like, is he even with Lamar? And if they bring on some guys, even get like even if they get like DeAndre Hopkins or some shit, are they still on the Chiefs and Bengals level? Like,
the AFC is crazy.
Once you get to the playoffs, you're in the playoffs, and anything can happen. But there's still 3 or 4 teams that are better than you.
Yeah.
And getting better.
Mm-hmm.
The Jaguars.
Are going to be
Chargers.
A force. The Broncos with Sean Payton.
Yeah, that's them.
Colin
the Raiders.
What did Coward say? What was the team that's like Sean Payton? They're going to win the division.
They will. No, if any team signs Sean Payton, they'll win the division. And he's rumored to go to the Broncos. So yeah, he's going to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, because the Saints were always.
They always,
so good. I mean, they were good.
In that tough-ass division of theirs.
Yeah. The division was horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, what's your Sean Payton stuff? Yeah, I don't love the Broncos.
I don't love the Broncos at all. I really don't give a fuck about the Broncos.
The thing is, though, I don't know where else he'd go. I think the ownership in Carolina isn't terrible, but he's also new. Tepper. He's a gazillionaire. I think he's the richest owner. But you have nothing there.
Gazillion's a lot with a G. Yeah. I think it would be fun to see him on the Bills. I don't think they will ever get rid of it. Yeah, it wouldn't, but I think that's the dream destination for him.
For sure. I mean, but Buffalo is a tough place to live.
Tough? No, it's not.
I don't know.
I feel like everyone there is so friendly. I think that's why they wouldn't fire McDermott.
That's true. Yeah.
They're not the fireable. I don't think if you have a job in Buffalo, you'd never get fired.
It's a family-owned team, right?
No, family-owned town.
Right.
It's family-owned city.
Right.
You don't get fired in Buffalo.
Yeah.
You know someone, and then...
That's true.
It's all right, man.
No, that's Johnny's
That's
brother.
Swirsky's dad. Oh, that's Chicago.
I
don't know. I don't think Sean Payton... I'm also not really buying into the whole Sean Payton hype.
Really?
I think he's a great coach. He'll make a lot of teams better, and I like offensive coaches, but, I don't know.
Is he as
how
good as
great
Andy Reid?
is he? Yeah. No.
Everyone portrays him as an Andy Reid.
I don't think he would step in next year and be a top 5 coach in the league.
I might disagree. He's real good, but
there's some good coaches.
He's real good.
It's just, do you really want to go coach in the AFC West?
In the AFC West?
I'd rather go coach the Panthers, and they have nothing going on there.
You could just walk through that divition.
Yeah.
You could just get a home playoff game.
That
is definitely one where he would win the division.
And there's nothing going on there.
Oh,
Sam Darnold?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You have to basically build that from the ground
Matt
up.
Corral.
You have to build that from the ground up, and I would rather go there than a team that has an all-pro quarterback in Russell Wilson.
An all-pro cornerback as well.
Yeah.
And a defense that is... Everyone's like, their defense is so good, but they traded Brandon
And some
Chubb.
decent weapons.
The Broncos, like, it should be so great. It should be so great, but Russell Wilson really...
That was so much fun talking about the AFC West at the beginning of the year. That turned out to be awful.
Awful. Everyone was like, this is going to be the greatest division. And it turns out it was the NFC East.
Every year, dude, the beast. The NFC beast.
Unbelievable.
Still alive.
I don't have much else for now.
I don't have really anything else
When
in
we
the
come back,
NFL.
we'll do a little game. Fun little age game.
Yes.
And
Maybe a
that'll...
little, maybe a little NBA?
Yeah, shall we NBA first?
Yeah. Do you want to do
NBA
it right?
first.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the age game.
At the end of the day, we are a sports podcast, not just a football podcast.
What?
Yeah,
You're
no.
kidding. Okay.
So we're going to talk a little NBA.
Oh, the Basketball Association.
Yes, starting to heat up. A little over halfway done with the season. Trade deadline's coming up, February 9th, a little over 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's going to be some big moves this year. I think there's going to be some big moves. There's a lot of teams that are kind of competing that aren't playing well right now. There's a lot of teams that have a lot of good players that aren't competing. And I think that there could be some switch-ups there.
That's exciting.
There was a trade today.
Yeah, didn't see that coming.
I knew he was going to get traded because they have a lot of forwards on their team, young forwards.
Which they've just drafted.
They have just drafted them all. And he was like, can you trade me to a team that likes me? He was like, I just want to be used as a basketball player.
Right.
They were like, okay. And they got 3 second-round picks, which is way too many, in my opinion.
Has anyone but not named Isaiah Thomas or Nikola Jokic? Nikola Jokic was a second-round pick.
Yeah, during a Taco Bell commercial.
Yeah. So, who knows?
But, yeah, Rui Hachimura for Kendrick Nunn and 3 second-round picks.
I like it.
I like it, too, for both sides. Rui's going to be good on the... He'll probably start. He'll be pretty good, yeah.
Is AD still hurt?
Yeah, but he's coming back next week, probably.
Gotcha.
He'll be good. Some teams, this is just a little preview. I think Luka is begging the Mavericks. He hasn't been really involved with the whole management thing and bringing players in.
That's ridiculous.
But this year he was like, "Listen, dude, I'm Luka Doncic. Like, you have to bring someone in." He's begging. So there's teams. The Raptors are thinking about selling. They could flip the script, but they don't have.
Who are they going to give up? Pascal?
No, they probably not Pascal. They'll probably deal Fred VanVleet. I could see them even getting a haul for OG Anunoby, who would be a stud on any other team.
Fred VanVleet's just another, like, Dinwiddie, though.
He's pretty good, dude. Yeah. He can score. Right. He's not playing the greatest this year, but he'd be great on... He'd be good. Kid. I don't know if he'd be good on the Mavericks.
Yeah. Hey, what about...
They need, like, a big guy.
I see the Trailblazers at 13th here.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Any hope for old Dame?
I don't think he'll go to the Lakers.
What about the Mavericks? That'd be fun.
He could. That'd be a splash. Another team that I think could just, like, literally a fire sale is the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, I'm expecting that.
Yeah, I think Vooch could probably leave.
Wants to go back to the Magic.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I think he probably just liked it.
They have like 10 centers that are all young. Yeah. And a bunch of guards. They have a lot of good kids. But he'd be good. He'd be great on the Mavs. He'd be good on the Lakers.
Vucevic to the Mavs would be fun. European guys.
I think...
Levine. Where's Levine going?
Levine will probably go. I think Levine will go to the Mavericks.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Levine and Luka.
That'd be cool.
Be a good backcourt.
Yeah.
I could see Ayton leaving too.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know what's going on there.
But that is, yeah. Like,
I have no clue. The Suns could also trade 4 people.
Has the situation in the management figured itself out in Phoenix?
Not really. And Devin Booker's been hurt for like a month.
Isn't that like lawsuit like going on?
Yeah, right I don't know. They're in a fucking hellhole.
Yeah.
They're not even. I don't even know.
They're 500.
Yeah.
And they really shouldn't be.
Also, I could see Kyle Kuzma getting traded.
Oh, I think.
I don't know what's up with the.
I don't know where he'd go though.
I don't know why. I could see him going back to the Lakers.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Wizards are deciding to just trade everyone. I think they have a good young core. They're not playing well, but they still have like Beal, Kristaps, Kuz.
Beal. What? Yeah. I haven't heard of Bradley Beal's name all year.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
He's been like on and off playing good, playing bad.
I have not heard this guy's name all year. That's
he
crazy.
could definitely get traded.
Yeah, we say that every year. I'd be shocked.
Another name that we say every year is just Turner, Miles Turner.
Every year.
Single fucking
The last 7
season.
years.
But he's a free agent next year.
And he has still, I guarantee he signs with the Pacers.
He's a free agent, yeah. I mean,
What's up with the Ben Simmons?
They got
stuff?
Halliburton. Huh?
I've been hearing stuff about Ben Simmons getting dealt for Turner. What's that about?
I don't think so.
Yeah, right?
I don't think they'll trade Ben Simmons. I don't know why anyone would trade for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and they're fine. They've been playing good.
Yeah,
right?
Except KD's going to be out for like another month.
Right, but they're still rolling.
Yeah, I think John Collins will get traded too.
I see the Cavaliers have regressed a bit. 76ers are second in the East. What happened there?
They've just been hooping.
Really?
Embiid came back, and Harden's been playing, and Tyrese Maxey's been playing well. There's a lot of players I'm seeing that are rumored to get traded, like Emmanuel Quickly and Karis LeVert.
They should not trade quickly.
They're like for a mid-first round. I'm like, dude, Quickly is better than any mid-first round pick you could get. He's averaging like 18, 6, and 5 or something. Like he's just
keep him around.
Yeah, I don't know, but these are just.
Kristaps on the Wizards.
Kristaps is with the Wizards. Yeah, there's a bunch of players. I know the Jazz are gonna probably do a little fire sale.
Yeah, they want
because they just want to.
They don't want to be a good.
So Mike Conley will probably go play for
the Grizzlies.
No, not the Grizzlies. They have too many guards. He'll probably go play for like the Heat or something.
Yeah. What's up? The Heat will definitely. They're not gonna sell, right?
No,
they're still too good.
They won't. And then
Spoelstra's too good.
Clarkson will probably go play for.
Clarkson's a good player.
Clarkson will go play for like the Bucks
Hawks,
or something.
maybe.
Yeah, someone good. Other than that, she's a bunch of role players to look out for, but hopefully the Celtics don't get involved in too much. I could see them dealing Pritch for like.
Yeah, me too.
A second rounder or something.
Guy.
Yeah. But
defensive bench guy.
That's just who you want to look out for. I think the Lakers, the Mavs, the Nets, and then like the Heat and the Bucks will be buying just for some role players. I could see some big splashes though. I could see the Knicks selling.
I think LaVine's going to be the big splash.
LaVine will definitely.
Wherever he goes.
I bet LaVine will go. But the thing is, they're also like they could just add a piece and contend. You know.
But
they could trade for like Jordan Clarkson. And
Bulls management is not good.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Honestly, like I feel like
I'm also not. I don't know if Billy Donovan is a good coach.
I don't either. I thought he was, but I just don't know he is.
Yeah.
I think a lot of GMs like the whole fire sale thing because then it's like, well, we're bad on purpose. Like you can't fire me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like so,
and the Bulls could really just get a bunch of picks. They could sell Vooch. They could even trade DeMar to the Lakers.
Yeah, definitely for that first round pick.
Yeah.
I would do that today if I was the Lakers.
Yeah,
yeah,
I would too. And then they'd have like 5 first round picks, and they would be the. I'd rather be the Thunder right now than the Bulls.
Totally. Yep. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Emerson alum, Sam Presti.
Really?
Big time. Yeah. Same with the Magic GM.
Same with the pick and roll sushi guy.
Yeah, get that guy on a 10-day.
For real. All right, so we'll talk more on the trade deadline as things progress, but
pumped for it though.
That was just some things to cover. I am too. I kind of just looked up like trade rumors, and I just went into a
really really
snuck up on me.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the last segment of the week. We're trying out a new game that you may have seen around the internet.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna tell each other 3 celebrities. We're doing 2 athletes and 1 other celebrity, and you have to guess their combined age. We'll do 24 seconds.
Yeah, 24 seconds.
I feel like that's too much time.
All right.
15 seconds?
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
We'll do 15 seconds. We're going to get a timer.
I'm just going to shot clock it.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right.
Do you want me to go first?
I don't care.
Okay, I'll go first.
Oh, you go first to read?
I'm going to read them first.
Okay. All right. I'm allowed to use pen and paper.
Pen and paper.
All right. Got it.
Okay.
When does the clock start? After you finish reading?
Once I read all 3.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. The 3 you're naming are Mike Pence, Mike Tyson, and Mike Orr.
Michael Orr?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
1.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Mike Tyson?
5, 6.
Fuck.
7.
I don't know how old Mike Tyson is.
8.
Michael
9,
Orr? Jeez, dude.
10, 11.
Tyson's
12,
got to be like
13.
Is he in his 60s?
14.
Oh, I can't even add. Jesus
15.
Christ,
All right, you have a final guess.
197. I don't know if I did that math correct. 177.
No, 197 was your final answer.
Oh, I meant 177.
You went over by almost 50.
I meant 177.
It was still, you're over. It was 155.
155?
Mike Orr is only 36.
I guess 42.
Oh.
So how old's Mike Tyson?
56.
I guess 62. How old's Pence?
63.
Oh, I guess 73. That's where I lost all my points on Pence.
I decided to go with all Mics.
I saw that. I went real high with Mike Pence.
Yeah, right out the gate.
Yeah. I thought he was older.
All right.
15 seconds?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go okay. First player is Kevin Garnett.
Okay.
Second person is Paul Rudd, Ant-Man.
Oh.
The next one is Brad Marchand.
Oh, jeez.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Carry the 1.
6.
All right.
132.
132.
Oh, it was 133.
No way!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Really?
So 133. So what'd you guess for each?
The first one was
Garnett.
47.
He's 46.
Okay.
Wow. Second one was Paul Rudd.
52.
53.
He's way older than I thought. Always.
So you nailed Martian.
Yeah. 33.
34.
That means I got one older one.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
like two. Yeah.
So
all right, so 1-0 me.
Wow. 132. That was great
display.
stuff from you. Great.
My second one's
display.
harder.
Good. Great. Perfect.
All right, ready?
Awesome. Yes.
Give me the combined age of Mo Farah.
Who?
Remember the runner?
Mo Farah? Oh God.
Mo Farah, American Pharaoh,
Oh my God.
and Jared from Subway.
Are you kidding me?
3, 4, 5, 6.
American Pharaoh?
8,
This is gonna be real low.
11, 12. I'm crying. 13, 14, 15.
What?
Final answer me.
101.
You went over again, but you were way closer.
What is it?
95.
Oh, that's much better. How old is American Pharaoh? I said 8.
11.
Oh, wow. Much older than I thought. For a horse.
I looked up how old is Secretariat. And
Real dead.
euthanized.
Yeah.
At the young age of 13.
The euthanized Secretariat at 13? You're kidding me. Oh, no. Okay.
Fuck.
Jared from Subway. How old is he?
He is just a young, ripe age of 45.
He's got another 100 in jail. He's 45. He nailed it.
No, you said 48.
No, Jared was
Oh,
last.
Mo. You had Mo. Mo's only 39.
Wow, I lost all my points on fucking Mo Farah. God.
Oh, man.
Jared from Subway absolutely nailed him.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Nice.
I nailed Jared from Subway.
All right.
All right, next one. Yeah, that was good. We got Alex Rodriguez,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jason Veritek, and Timothy Chalamet.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4,
I don't even know.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
They can't be that old.
10, 11, 12.
I'm done.
What is it?
I got the same answer again.
132?
Yeah.
It was 124.
Okay.
So
I
I win.
No.
Yeah.
What'd you
I-
have?
I was off by 6. You were off by 8. Fuck yeah.
How old's I said A-Rod was. I said both A-Rod and Veritek were 54.
Oh, way younger.
Really?
Rodriguez 47, Veritek 50.
Okay.
And what'd you say for Chalamet? Then?
24.
He's 27.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So it looks like we have to do a third to decide.
Yes, we do.
All right.
All right. The deciding one. The deciding
one.
factor. All right.
Okay. I'll send it your way.
Okay.
You gonna notes it up or not?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
No, I'm
pressure.
going to.
Okay. You're 3 people.
Okay.
Greta Thunberg,
Jeez.
Ricky Fowler, and Willie Mays.
Willie Mays is still alive?
4,
Are you kidding me?
5,
Willie Mays is still alive?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I'm going to go 132.
14, 15. The answer you were looking for was 145.
Oh, no.
Willie Mays is 91.
I guess like 70 and change. I
You
put 70
nailed
and
Ricky.
then I added. Ricky's 34.
Yeah, but Greta's 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought she was 17. Jeez, we're the same class as Greta,
Yeah.
huh? All right, so what's that? So it was 145.
Yeah.
So it's
you were-
13 off?
Yeah.
All right, good lucky number 13. Nailed Ricky. I don't know. Ricky Fowler's definitely 34.
He's just giving up. I was gonna pick a random golfer, but you wouldn't have known. Like,
awesome. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I got Michael Phelps,
Okay.
Morgan Freeman, and O.J. Simpson.
Oh my God. Okay, Michael Phelps.
Yep, Morgan Freeman.
Freeman's got to
O.J.
be.
Simpson.
OJ's got to be old too.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think yours is older than mine.
11, 12, 13.
All right, I'm locking in my answer.
All right.
163.
The answer you were looking for was 197.
What?
What do you think they were?
I thought Phelps was 37.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Feels like I could have done some math wrong here.
I thought. Who else was it?
OJ and Morgan Freeman.
OJ was 62.
75 for OJ.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I said he was 64.
Okay.
And who else?
Morgan Freeman.
62.
85. Morgan Freeman is 85.
62 is a terrible guess.
Horrible. That's the worst guess of the day. Morgan Freeman is so
I blew the
old.
lead.
Yeah, wow. Wow, that's huge. You were so off.
Yeah, wait. Morgan Freeman is old.
Is so old.
Not as old as Willie Mays.
No, Willie Mays still gets the trophy for oldest person in this game.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, what
All
a comeback from me. Morgan Freeman.
Fuck, man.
You thought he was 62?
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. All right.
Yeah, 62 is pretty young.
That's young for Morgan. He's been old my whole life.
He's been 62 for 20 years.
For ages.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Have a great week.
Yes.
Bye.
Let's enjoy some football.